Hello friends, in this video I am going to show you how to show or hide the visuals or charts created in a spreadsheet so that you can only open required charts, do the necessary changes and hide them so that you can manage the space available in a spreadsheet effectively. As you can see, there are 4 buttons. So currently I have hidden all the visuals, and if I want to show all of them I can click on show so that I can get all the visuals, and I can hide them again if I require. If at all I want only the first four slides, or rather charts, then I can select that button. Otherwise, if I want remaining also, then I can select the last button. This is based on your requirement, and the code is very small. To know about it, watch the video completely. To begin with, I have removed all the old buttons so that I can show you how to add a new button and then how to activate code on that button. To get the buttons, I need to get into the developer tab. In the developer tab, I need to go to insert group, and in the insert group you have two sections: form controls and ActiveX controls. For this example, I am using ActiveX controls. Under that I am using command button. So let me select command button and then let me drag it. So now you can see there is a caption command button, and now if you look at the developer tab, the design mode is active. That means now I am in a developer mode. So I need to configure this. So for that, let right click and then select properties. Any element in Excel will have two names. One is system name, another is the name which is available for us. So system name, I'm going to change the system name first. That is a normal system name, the command button. So I'll say CMD because I wanted to show all the charts. CMD show all. It's called camel casing. And then the real name, the name which is for our user interface, that is command button, and this has to be show all. This name will be a normal name which can contain the special characters, spaces, etc. But the system name where you are using this command CMD syntax, it is not a real syntax. It's a command button. To show it is a command button, I have written CMD, and I cannot have any spaces or underscores or special characters. Underscore I can have, but I cannot have special characters. So I have created it. I need to change the size. Currently the font is Calibri, but I want to change the size to maybe I think 16 is fine. So that way the first button is created. Likewise, I need to create 4 buttons because I wanted to use one button for showing all, another button showing, hiding all, and then another button, the top 4, another button remaining all 5. So Control D is duplicate so that I can put all of them in a simple place, so that I can configure them now. So I need to change the names first. Right click, properties. So this is not command button 1, this is CMD hide all, and the caption is hide space all. Likewise, this CMD first 4 and first 4. So this is CMD remaining, and then remaining. So that way the buttons are configured. Now I need to assign macros to these buttons. Since I'm using ActiveX controls, I need to be in the design mode, and then I can use these buttons to create a private sub procedure. So let me double click on this button, which will open the Visual Basic Editor where a private sub procedure is added. So I need to add the code. So currently I'm using the instance, the window, that is active sheet dot, and each chart will be coming under the hierarchy of shapes. So the object hierarchy is under shapes, so shapes, and then the shape name. So I have created shape names. I have given names to it. So if you look at, if I select the chart name is chart 1, and then chart 2, etc. And you can create these names using the format option, and in that select the selection pane, and you can rename the way you want. By default it will be created as chart space 1. I have removed the spaces and I have created names chart 1, chart 2 till chart 9. So I'm using these names. So I wanted to just hide chart 1 and show the chart 1. So let me do one thing. Let me select this chart and let me go to selection pane, and then I can click on this eyeball icon so that this chart is invisible. Now let me go back to the code. Now shapes, the name of the shape, the chart 1 dot visible equal true. Let me come back to the code, and then let me go to the developer tab and come out of the design mode to execute this macro. So currently I am executing only one chart to be visible. It is not all the charts because I have selected only one chart in the code, and if I click on this, the chart is visible. Since I need to either show all the visuals or hide all the visuals, I need to configure these buttons accordingly. So for that, the coding will be slightly different. Let me jump into the design mode and then double click on this button so that I'll be getting into the code, and then I need to type all the chart names. Let me just quickly configure my chart names. Chart 1, comma, let me copy this so that I can just rename them quickly, and I need to use these names. So let me just copy these names. I need to cut it, and then I need to make sure that I have to add along with the shapes hierarchy. But here I cannot use simply shapes and the name of the shape. I need to give the range of shapes. So range, and then the range will bring the array of shapes, so array, and then I need to add those names. So since this code is coming too long, I can break this code using one space bar, one time space bar, underscore, and enter. Now you can see the code is coming in nicely. Only thing is I need to close another bracket. Now this way I have a complete code. Here visible equal to true. So let me activate the second button. So let me copy this line and then come back here and double click on hide all, and then paste this code. Only one thing that I need to make it false, because now it should be invisible. Now these two codes are ready. Now what I can do, just go to design mode, inactivate that so that I can execute the code. So initially I need to click on hide all so that all the visuals are hidden, and then show all, and the visuals are back. Hope you understood the concept and the coding. So you need to develop the code for these two, and please paste your comment, your experience in the comment section, so that if any doubt I can clarify and I can make it much more clear. But if you do it yourself with this kind of code, you will become confident and you will understand VBA much more better. I'm coming up with a complete course. Most probably it will be a paid course, but I wanted to release it as a free course as well for a small period of time. Let us see how it goes. Please keep watching, and thanks for watching this video. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe, share with many, keep watching. Thank you very much.